Hey, welcome to a new video. Today is the 6th of August, which means it's Hachiroku day, and we are down at Daikoku parking area for the yearly meet. I haven't been to this particular day in a few years. I used to cover it, pretty much every year when I was shooting more frequently for Speed Hunters. It's been a while since I've checked out this meet. Obviously it happens in the middle of summer and usually people are busy with vacations and stuff, so I did want to make sure that I covered it for the channel this year, and it looks like it's brimmed full of cars. It's gotten so much better than a few years back, and as you will see, there's going to be a lot of mix. There's going to be the new and the old together, and a bunch of other cars, of course, in the mix. To get things started, as ever, we start walking because there's only one way to check out Daikoku, and that is literally walk past all the cars, starting off with a classic red Levin hatch. There's a lot of stuff happening in this car, including some interesting coils. Keep moving. Another Levin, Honda S660 arriving. As I said, there are a lot of other cars in the way, but we'll just keep jumping around until we find something worth talking about. There's going to be a lot of ZN6s and GRD6s, but of course it is these cars that we're here to see. And just look at this lineup, absolutely incredible. So many Treno Pandas, hatch and notch, great mix. This one's even sporting a carbon fiber bonnet. Some nice Watanabe wheels. Not sure what's happening with this one. This is one of the many conversions that you can get for the later generation cars. Might be trying to replicate an LFA maybe. Not really sure. You guys can let me know if you know what this GRD6 is all about. I'll keep looping around here. Super sweet S2000 here on Regamaster wheels. These wheels are beginning to become quite popular in Japan. We actually saw the official stand at Weekfest earlier in the year. Do love that asymmetrical venting on the bonnet. More GRD6. Hey, even a BMW. A nice M3 all the way from Osaka, sitting on TE37. And we end up this particular lineup with a Yunus Roadster. Again, sitting on TE37s. You can't beat Japan for humid, hot summers right until the night. Starting off with another lineup. Here we have a Treno notch on some mesh wheels, ZN6. Unfortunately, all this side of cars for some reason are parked front first. GRD6, a couple of rotaries, RX-8, RX-7. Oh, there's so many new gen 86s, including the Subaru BRZ variant, of course, which I always found slightly more attractive, I would say. I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments what you think. Here's my son Gaio. Gaio, you enjoying the Hachirokus? Yeah? Yeah? Awesome. Tell everybody what your favorite car is.
That one over there, that.
No, but in general, what's your favorite car in the whole world?
Hachiroku.
Hachiroku. What about Skyline GTRs, man? Come on!
I also like...
Alright, there's Kaio, you, my other son. What car is your favorite car in the world? Okay, you think about that. We'll talk about that later. I got the twins out with me tonight. Of course, they're on school break, so they're enjoying a bit of car action with their dad. Right, another lineup. Starting off with another Treno. We go over into more GR86 action. This ZN6 running an Lexus type grille. I guess it's trying to look like an LFA. Finally, I found one of these cars trying to replicate the LFA Big Brother look. Let me kind of get away from the 86s quickly because I just spotted this crazy crown slammed down on some excellent looking wheels, and of course doing some very aggressive exhaust setup right there. Do love the look of these VIP crowns. The cars just keep rolling in. I just can't believe the turnout this year. It's absolutely incredible. So good. And we do have a lot to check out all the way up to the top. So let's keep moving. A few more newer generation ones. GR86, ZN6. Supra here in the middle. Snuck in there. More and more ZN6s. And it's great to see just how many GR86s Toyota has sold. Here's another one rolling in as I say that. It's just really nice to see the young people are going for these sort of cars, because I actually do see quite a lot of young people driving these cars. And as I say that, I just noticed I'm walking past a true rarity here. Mitsubishi GTO. So sick. Very, very rare find. And the cool thing is we actually drove Alex freshly repainted 86 project down here. It's looking super cool with that custom Lexus black with that kind of tinge of blue pearl on top. We'll have a look at that closely under the lights of Daikoku in a second. It's also incredible how clean some of these cars are. This one looks like it's just came out of the factory. Look at those clean headlights. Next to it, another Panda 11. Too bad we can't really see the engine, but you know what? Hang on a second, let me grab my phone because there's some nice stuff under here. 20 valve black top swap, super sick manifolds, and the right sort of intake treatment to get all those noises happening. All right, we keep moving, and as you can see, a lot of young guys here enjoying the Hachiroku life. Good to see younger generations getting into these older cars. Really aggressive 11 here with over fenders. And from old, we go back to the new GR86. Don't really see too many in this kind of like darker orange. And I always do really like this fender treatment with a vent that they did on this later generation. Here's another one on T37s with some massive Brembo calipers right behind there. A few more cars rolling in. Nothing to do with 86 with this one, but there is something coming up right behind it. Hell yeah. Simple, to the point. Stock interior as well. Absolutely beautiful. Let's keep moving. ZN6 here on SSRs. Bit of USDM approach here with the shiny wheels and a trick bike. Ninja in front. This one's running funky fender treatment. Looks like a Super GT car. Interesting. I do like that. And a couple more down here to end yet another lineup. Off with something so removed from a Hachiroku it would hurt. Big Challenger sitting next to a ZN6 with Rocket Bunny over fenders, right next to another Panda on Watanabe's, another Panda 11 on some raised T37Vs, which you probably can't see because it's so dark. And from a T37 wheel we go to something totally different but equally as cool. Kind of love these steely spoked approach to cheaper, more affordable wheels sitting on this widened 11. This one here is one of my favorite looks, the CBY vented over fenders. It just gives so much aggression to a Hachiroku, especially when it's combined with an aggressive lip spoiler like this, and of course the necessary side step to connect it all together, and that rear integrated rear spoiler. Check out this thing, it's got holes on the rear bumpers as well. Super cool. And as you can see, it's legit CBY, crystal body Yokohama. Continue with yet another orange GRD6, this time wearing some Tom's goodies. We keep going. NK wheels on that one. And we have another bonnet to indulge in some nice mechanical bits, another black top swap. I'll get my phone and give you some extra light. Look at that. Simple, effective, and pretty much all you need on these cars. Had the chance to drive these 20 valves on a few cars, and they're just so well matched. As I continue here, I have my two minions behind. Hey guys, this is probably one of my favorite colors for the GR86. Reverse parked ZN6 with some crazy exhaust setup. Two more Hachirokus. Man, look at the wheels on this thing. Something like that. AMEs. On a silver, dark metallic silver car, which is pretty rare. And look at the spoiler on this 32. What the hell? That's pretty wild. It's on slash plates as well. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. Cars just keep arriving. Man, am I glad I came here tonight. Super cool. Right, let's keep going. There's a lot more to look at. Four-door R32 Skyline on white T37s. Super clean. 180SX. Man, does this car teleport me back to the early 90s? Look at the style on this thing. Panasports. Wait, my shadow's ruining that. Panasports. And a little sneaky trunk lip spoiler. Super simple. There's even an under diffuser here. Very interesting approach to a 180SX. We move over to this FD RX-7 on some Mazda Speed S02 wheels. And as I point my camera to this thing, a very interesting engine note drives by here. Oh yeah, a bit of EJ verbal. There's even a Liberty Walk kitted Mini Cooper. So we were at the Itasha Treno notch on gold Watanabes. It's got the video option, sticker on the windscreen. This is looking super cool here with these split rim Meisters with the black lip. Do love that. It's like a Panda approach to wheels on a Panda car. And that ends yet another lineup. Let's move over to this side and see what we can find. Okay, so here is Alex, freshly painted AE86. You can see the blue reflections as I move across the lights here. But aside from that, the car actually looks black, which is super cool because it just gives it this really sedate look, especially now that the wheels have been stripped down to their silver centers. It just gives a nice touch to the whole car. Very simple, very effective, very subtle. All right, so as we move away from Project Hachiroku, we continue the next lineup with more GR86s. So many, even one in red. And I guess it was unavoidable that eventually the newer cars were going to overtake the older cars in popularity at events like this. Of course, with so many having been built and sold over the last decade plus, it's no surprise. Nice JZX 100 here and a super slammed GR86 running some insane amount of negative camber. People come, people leave. As the police blares on the PA in the background, I think we're gonna get shut down, so I'm gonna keep talking. Right, so ER34 four-door with the GTR front conversion, always looking good. Alfa Romeo 4C just drives by casually, followed by a BRZ. I do love this one here. One of my favorite wheels are these NK's NT03RRs. This one is wishing that it was something else. God, there's so many of these new ones, it's insane. I'm just surprised how much tuning people are doing to these pretty new cars. I mean, they've only been out a couple of years. And of course, this generation has been truly abused when it comes to aftermarket. And here's the last lineup. So many new ones. Incredible, this ZN6 is still running stock ride height and wheels. Must be the only unmodified one here. Little Toyota Corolla snuck in here. And yet another blue GR86 running a ton of aero mods as well as some HKS goodies, as you can see here. That is a sneaky little turbo. The lineup continues. I love this almost period correct 11 with these sick 4 spokes from Tom's. Absolutely amazing. 11 done just right. Thinking of the old days here. Following the police announcements, a lot of cars are beginning to get out of here. But it's okay because we've seen pretty much everything already. I got just enough time to show you guys all that was worth looking at tonight. But actually, you know what? We still have to finish this lineup. And there's this really cool GTV white on white here with some racing tuned super wrap wheels. Steelies. Look for this one. Another Panda with Watanabes. Interesting color for this one. Obviously a respray. T37s. Surely not. Surely this is not a 22B. It's got the wide fenders. It's a 2-door. Pro Drive seats. 22 on the number plate. The fake UK plate underneath. Could it be a replica? I'm not really sure. Certainly looks the part though. Right, I don't think I saw this one here before. This is looking thoroughly well used. No rear bumper. Super cool wheels, front and back. NK 40s at the front. Carbon hood. Very cool. I do like these billet stays. And this stunning example, again highlighting that you don't really need to go crazy with these cars. A decent lowering, the choice parts and the right wheels, then you have yourself the perfect Trueno Hachiroku. I'm not sure why the police get so annoyed. I mean, people are just enjoying a bit of time in the evening with their cars. It's the middle of summer, give people a break, you know. Nobody's doing burnouts or being extremely loud. But it still looks like a lot of people are hanging out a little bit more. A couple of Celicas, a few more 11s. Look at this one. What an interesting color. Some aftermarket headlights. Corolla R badge. Watanabe wheels. Take a look from the back. Very cool. A black limited. See, I told you we had to go and look at everything. The rarest of the rare. Beautiful thing. Kept very simple. Decent lowering on some just perfectly selected and fitted wheels. There is one last car that I noticed from far away that I need to go back and show you guys. Hopefully it has not left. And yep, still there. Old school GX71 Mark II. Let's take a look from the front. This is a true time machine to the mid-80s Mark II Grande. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. What an eventful night. I never thought that 86 day would be this wild. Like I said, I haven't probably been out here in 5-6 years, so it's definitely one night to really add to the calendar from now on. The kind of meet dwindled down to almost like 10 to 15 cars at one point, but obviously with the popularity of the new cars, a new boom has occurred here on Hachiroku Day. I hope you enjoyed this video from a hot Daikoku PA. Make sure you subscribe and give me a like, and let me know in the comments what you thought. Check back soon for more. All right, video's not over, guys. Gaio has to give me his choice of the night. Show me which car you liked.
This one.
This one? Let's have a look. Oh, good choice. You like the Panda, huh? The black and white.
I like the carbon.
You like the carbon bonnet? Nice. Right, we gotta find out what Kaio liked. Finally, Kaio's taking me to his choice. What did you choose? This one here, the red one? Oh, you went for the supercharged one.